Ed, also known as the Bandage Boy, is a character from Street Fighter, who was taken over by Shadaloo to serve as an alternative body for Bison. Unlike the frail little boy with no strength or power seen in Street Fighter 4, Ed has developed a large muscular body in the events of the 5th series, matching his arrogance, playfulness, and mocking attitude towards opponents during fights. Despite his attitude, Ed, as hinted in his victory quotes, can appreciate some fighters, such as Balrog, Falca, and Ken, and also offers advice to other fighters like Cammy and Sean. Similarly, other characters like Alex, Ryu, Ken, Rashid, Dalsim, and Zeku provide Ed with some good advice in their win quotes against him. Like Cody, Ed also fights extremely powerful fighters such as Akuma and acknowledges that he posed a challenge, initially fearing his immense strength. Later, he resigns from working for Shadaloo, expressing newfound resentment towards Bison for kidnapping him at an early age with the help of Seth, who placed him in the laboratory and marked him with Shadaloo's symbol on his hand to enable the use of a small amount of psycho power. When he was younger, he later encountered Balrog, who was searching for treasure within the organization after its collapse. Ed notices him but ignores him until he sees Shadaloo's symbol on his hand, deciding to take him along, thinking he might be useful in the future. After being rescued, the boxer takes him to the organization, and Ed continues to suffer from nightmares that persist as he grows older. Later on, after the fall of Shadaloo and Bison's death, Ed and Balrog seek refuge near a waterfall in New Zealand. He faces another of his nightmares, dreaming that his body is about to be possessed by Bison's soul. He wakes up, and Balrog asks him about what was bothering him. Ed answers in a creepy way, fearing that if they stay together, Balrog will eventually get hurt. Balrog responds that a weak person like him should be silent and follow orders. Ed feels anger and resentment, retorting that they were never friends and that he's nothing without him, while remembering the times they played music together when Balrog trained and praised him. The two argue, and in an unusually emotional moment, Balrog expresses his sadness by crying, revealing that he doesn't want to leave Ed and genuinely cares for him. Ed, too, leaves his only friend and someone he considered a father figure behind. Months pass, and Ed grows into a strong, muscular young man, realizing that only he controls his destiny. He sets off with several new companions and becomes the leader of a new organization with a logo similar to Shadaloo's during the events of Shadaloo. He helps Balrog take control away from Zangief and Ibuki during the Shadaloo events.